Today in studio we have a multi-talented person who is a chemical engineer, he's a musician, he's a songwriter, he's a producer, and he also owns his own music label. I know, wow. You want to know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about none other than Ykee Benda, all the way from Uganda.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm okay, man. How are you? TV. How you doing, guys?
We're
We're
doing
doing
good.
good.
We're doing good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Trying to get through the corona situation, but still having fun with the music.
Still,
Ah.
yeah. So just a quick intro for our audience who do not know who you are. Let them know who you are, what you do, and where your journey began.
My name is Ykee Benda. Original name's Tugume Wycliffe. I'm an engineer. I'm a musician. I'm a CEO of Mpaka Records. And sorry about the connection. It's a bit shaky. And sorry, I was saying, my name is Ykee Benda, musician, engineer, chemical engineer. And I've been in the music industry for 4 years now. And I'm excited to be with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe for official introduction, this is how we introduce ourselves down here.
Okay,
Oh.
Name
okay.
is Ykee Benda, boy so tender. Pastor every girl's agenda. Kwa mziki situndavenda vyenda. Blow.
Hey, well
Yay.
done.
Woo, that's amazing. And just Karibu sana, by the way, you're all the way in Uganda, but you've talked about, you've mentioned you're also an engineer apart from, doing music. So that's what you studied for in school, and what happened in between engineering and you discovering that you actually want to do music? How was it like? How was the journey like?
Well, I discovered I could make music about when I was in my O level. I was in O level high school, and I told my father I was going to do music. He was very furious, and I was very mad, but they had to sit the whole clan to convince me to go to university, and I did. But while at university, I was in Algeria for university. I was writing music. I kept writing music and perfecting my craft. So by the time I was done with my degree, I came back home and I told my father I was going to make music. And we made a deal of 1 year. If I don't get a breakthrough in 1 year, I was supposed to go to France for my master's. And as it turns out, looks like I won. So here we are.
Yes, you did.
Interesting. So, did you ever get to practice chemical engineering? You know, when you think about chemical engineering, you're thinking about all
a long
these
degree.
soaps, like it's a lot of things that you could do with that degree. But did you ever get to practice?
No, I haven't. And I'm not regretting because I wouldn't be with you right now if it wasn't for the choice I made.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
That's very true.
You got some inspiration from being in church with your music. Tell us about that. Was it mom who took you to church and then you got interested in music at that point?
Yeah, we are a family. We're a family of 8 kids, and we all grew up in church, Sunday school. So we always performed in church. I was dancing and singing, but mostly singing, and it helped a lot. So while in high school, I used to perform the Westlife songs, all those love songs. We used to lie to girls using those songs. I never wrote a love letter in my life. I could just sing for you, and then you're my girlfriend.
Oh
That's how you
my.
got all your girlfriends.
Uh-huh.
And who would you say inspired you to become a musician? Like, do you have like people you looked up to when you started doing music, or like is there someone in the family who was a musician? Who inspired you to become a musician?
Honestly, for me, stand-up artist is Mose Radio. I'm sure you know him. Rest in peace. Uh, that guy made me fall in love with Uganda music. I used to enjoy a lot of Western music, but when I heard his voice, he came out in 2018. I was like, I want something like this. So, but along the way, you discover what you're good at, and then you find you make you. So for me, Moses stood out, and then Two Face and Wycliffe Jean, I think Wycliffe Jean, who happens to be a namesake. Yeah.
Oh, just talking about your music. So back in 2016, you are working with Buddy Music, but then you decided to open your own record label, Mpaka. Tell us about it, the transition from Buddy to Mpaka, and you being the CEO?
Well, I had a dream. I had a dream. When I started out, I just wanted to make music. But the more I dived into music because of my educational background, I figured I had to run a business. And when you're under someone, you feel like there are certain things that you want to be done a certain way, and they may not have the same vision with yours. So you have to make your way. So I made my way and started some scratch. But the good news is, I was lucky to meet a few brilliant people that have joined me on the journey. And now I have an artist signed to my label. He's making a year in November. Brilliant guy, sounds like my inspiration. That is Mose Radio. So it is called Drake Ali. I'm excited. I just want to make music. I want to see a difference in the industry, and I want to be responsible for that. Not just about my own music. I want to see great talents come through me. Yeah, man.
That's beautiful. You were also once part of Coke Studio Performances, which is a platform that many artists have not gotten a chance to be on. What was the experience like for you?
I was in Kenya. That was actually my first time in Kenya, and it was very beautiful. I had so much fun away from Coke Studio, but Coke Studio was everything. It was everything for me. I learned a lot because I had just started out. You see, some things happened too fast for me. I also didn't understand how Coca-Cola looked me up and everything, and then boom, I was all over the place. And I'm excited for everything that has come my way.
What
I'm
did you
grateful.
like the most about Kenya? Hmm?
Well, I like the way the Kenyan women speak Swahili.
Oh, habari yako.
Of course, that would be your first thing. But also, I really want to ask, where do you get the courage to do all of these things? Like, you feel like you finished your degree and you started your music career, and then you were in your music career, and then you started your own label. Like, where do you get the courage to just like up and like start something? Because a lot of people like get stuck in the fear of not even starting.
I think people, I would like to tell young people out there that it's really right here. Everything is right here. The moment you believe it and you take the first step, ways come. The path is going to make its own way. Because why? You've believed in it. The moment you visualize it, take the first step. The right people will come in place. The right moves will come in place. The inspiration will come in place. And then things will just work out, and then people won't understand. You need to stay loyal to the dream, though.
And I'm like, let me ask you, let's talk awards, let's talk some of your highs in your musical career. You were the first East African to perform at the Africa Awards in Nigeria back, I think in 2017. How was it like for you, being, you're very young and, getting all these things happening in your musical career, and it's only 4 years down the line?
Well, let me tell you a simple story. The lady that organizes these awards landed on my song called Munakampala on YouTube randomly. And then she's like, "This is the guy I want to see perform at the awards." So it's weird what the internet can do for you and as an artist. So before I know it, they're calling me and were giving me ridiculous money. You've just broken through the industry and someone is trying to give you 15, 20,000. That's ridiculous. So you're like, yo, this is the business I want to be in. So from then on, I pushed, and then it was a great experience. I had so much fun. Nobody knew me in the crowd. Let's be clear, but I don't think it's the case right now. I think I made some good moves that side.
I'm like, just to ask, sorry, you said 15, 20,000. Here in Kenya, that's like
Uganda shillings
20,000.
or-
Is it like $20,000, $50,000? You know?
$20,000.
Yeah, Kenya, 20,000 for someone of your status is like, yeah, it's like they're joking. They're not serious people.
Well
But,
done. 20,000
yeah.
for your first gig. That's
That's
fantastic.
that's really good.
So are your parents like now on board about you being a musician? Have they come to watch you perform, or showed support for whatever you're doing?
Yeah. They've come through. They've come through for my concert last year, a very big one. And then my mother is a very born again woman. She gives me ideas. My father is just very proud. Whenever he's anywhere with his friends, he's telling them, "Hey, I'm actually the father of Ykee Benda." How things can change.
Yeah.
Of course.
And let me just ask, how many albums do you have so far?
I'm actually releasing my second studio album next year. The first one was called Chireka Boy. It had over 17 songs. So I've lived off the first album for 4 years. I really take my time in studio. For me, I really take my time because I want to create something. I want to see my art develop. So that's why I don't crowd people with music. But when I give you a body of work, it is a body of work.
That's
Ah,
amazing.
amazing.
That's really
any
good.
any collaborations that we might know of? Any Kenyan collaborations?
Kenyan collaborations. We had a few discussions with the group Sauti Sol. Probably sometime next year we'll do something. We're in touch with them, and then Calligraph Jones. Nothing solid yet, but those are people I like to work with. And then Brown. What's it called? Brown something.
Otile.
Brown. That's the guy.
Yes,
That's the
Yeah.
guy.
Otile.
Okay,
Okay.
interesting. You're also like in the leadership when it comes to musicians in Uganda. You're the chairman of the Uganda Musician Association. How did that come about?
Well, I've seen a few struggles going on in your own country concerning these issues. Being one of the few educated artists in Uganda, I figured there was something wrong with our copyright and enforcement and everything. So I was very passionate about how much money we are losing because of the piracy and the lack of organization. So and so many people shared the passion, but we didn't know, we didn't have direction. So we started from fighting and making noise, and then all of a sudden we came to a point of organizing ourselves, and people felt like I should be a leader. I'm not your typical leader. Like it's, sometimes leaders are not your typical people. They're going to be the people that actually care the most. And then you work from there. So that's how I ended up being chairman, because I was giving it so much time, and I was really doing a lot of research, and I think I'm presentable.
Can't disagree there.
No, that's true. That's true. You are. You are.
I don't. What other things are you interested in? When you're not working, when you're not trying to work around, getting musicians in Uganda, the best deals about the best royalties. Actually, in Kenya, royalties are the biggest problem. I think the artists we're having with
Yeah.
the leaders. But anyway, what do you do for fun when you're not doing all these other things?
Well, I love football. I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't know if any of you supports Arsenal, but I hope so. If you haven't, please join the winning team. So I support Arsenal. I love football. I'm a movie guy, and then I love to read motivational books. And I love women, man. I love beautiful women, and I think it's amazing.
Yeah, he's saying he loves
Now
beautiful
that
women.
you brought that up,
Yeah.
you.
Is there
now
a
that you
beautiful
brought up
woman?
women, is there any beautiful woman in your life?
I am still analyzing a couple.
Okay.
What's the range? Are they about 4 or 5 or 6? How many are there?
Analyzing.
Analyzing.
Let us round off to 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
How much time do you have?
I'm like,
That choice is the ultimate one.
All the best.
All the
May
best.
the best beautiful
Woman
woman win.
And let us know. We'll be here to report it when you find that number one.
yeah.
We will report it.
So, where can guys stream your album as well?
Yeah. Second album drops very soon, but I have a new song coming out on Friday. People should look out for it. It's called Ma Bebe, which is my baby in French. It's a very beautiful love zouk song. The video will drop in about a week or so.
Amazing. Social media handles, where can guys find you?
Okay. Benda is YKEE Benda BENDA. Everywhere you find me like that. TikTok, I'm there, and you will enjoy my TikTok videos. I'm quite hilarious. And then Snapchat, it is still Snapchat is Mr. Wavy 11. Then elsewhere it's Ykee Benda, verified.
Where did the name Ykee Benda come from? Because it's nowhere close to any of your names.
Well, Wycliffe, so Ykee comes from that. Then Benda is basically a prophecy on my life. Every letter stands for something. So stands for blessed every night and day, amen. So Wycliffe is blessed every night and day, amen.
Fantastic.
That's
I
beautiful.
love it. Wow, very
Yay.
creative.
And thank you so much, Ykee. It's been quite a beautiful interview. You guys had fun.
Yes.
You're quite the sport. Thank you so much for sharing your inspirations with us and your story with us. And from Kenya with love.
Yes.
Asante sana.
Thank
Nawapenda sana wote. Much love.
Auntie.
Okay.
So I guess we are gonna go for a break, but we shall be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, guys. That was Ykee Benda all the way from Uganda. And now we are here and I am in charge. It's time for Game Sports. Great. So the game today is called Spelling Game. So it's going to be very easy. Joyce loves to be in control with this one, but today she isn't. So I'll just give you a word, ladies, and you will spell it out. And you guys at home can also help the girls spell the words out. Tuone nani hapa lala class. Okay? Haya, the first word goes to Nanta kwanza. Jichagueni
you.
haraka.
Chagua, si
Hiyo ndo kazi ya moderator.
Haya, equipped.
Equipped. EQUIP. Is it double P?
I don't know, you tell
Equipped
me.
mtu wangu.
I don't know.
Bora spelling ni equipped my person, na kuna type huko kwa mtandao sijui hapo ndio nimesha. EQUI P double P ED.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Fascinating, Joyce. You are very fascinating,
You
Joyce.
are indeed.
Fascinating.
That's what I do.
F-A-S. No, C. S. F-A-S. I. It's I, right? Is it E? C. It's I. S-I.
Wait, your word will come up now. Did you? Is it your own?
A-T.
Ni venye umemix hapa katikati anza tena, but you're correct.
Haya,
Start
aya
again.
tena. Final trial.
Eh.
F-A.
Kush, I see you.
S. F-A-S-C. I-N-A-T-I-N-G.
Wow, Joyce. Kush looks like it's mnasaidiana. But sawa.
I have to say to the thing, we are not
I have
helping.
not done anything. What are you talking about?
Hey, me, I'm here minding my business.
Assessment.
Assessment.
Tutaona kama atakusaidia.
Maybe I'm the last person.
I'm using my corner eye, Joyce, just so you know.
Cheza ka wewe.
A-double-S-E. Ati what? Ati nini tena spell?
Assessment.
A-double-S-E, assess, double S, A, assess, M-E-N-T.
That's what's up. You got.
Oh.
Joyce,
Hey.
weird.
Weird. W-E-I-R-D.
That's what's up. Kush, psychology.
Psycho. Logi.
Psycho.
Yes, psychology. That's the spelling. P-S-Y-C-H-O. Psycho. L-O-G-I. G-Y. Sorry,
Wow.
G-Y.
Okay, cool. Grateful.
Oh no, I always get this one wrong.
Me too.
Hata mi typo usaidia, by the way.
G-R-A-T-E-F-U-L.
That's what's up. Delicious.
Delicious.
You look very delicious today.
Delish. D-E-L-I-C-I-O-U-S.
That's what's up.
Delicious.
That's what's up. Mischievous, Joyce.
Na tumesemewa word leo sana kwa show.
Chevias. Miss. Che. M-I-S. You have to sound it out. Aya. M-I-S-C-H-E. Che. V.
Hapo mimi niko confused kidogo.
Where Joyce ndo kalan kusema hiyo.
IV.
Wikita tu.
O-U-S.
Miss Che. Miss Chi.
Simesema che.
Inafaa kuwa ni
Chi.
I.
Oh, yes.
Hata mimi hapo
So
ndio was
simechange
like
must come as a I O-U-S.
Just stop it.
Miss
Kwa sababu
Chi.
hii imeenda ziko zote.
Nimetoa hii nikasema I.
You know what? Joyce akienda kula hizo vitu Kush hapa inakaa ni kama ndio ameshinda. No, you're just
I
saying mara
changed
moja.
it. I changed the
Okay,
I.
you did.
Yeah.
They're all winners today as the moderator. Mnichagua tena siku ingine nikuwe moderator. It's been great, guys. It's come to the end of the show.
Oh, even though
Even the
weekend.
weekend.
Even the wiki imeisha manze.
Into the weekend.
May your weekend be as colorful as
As
Kush
me,
Tracy.
As
and
Kush's
let me
hair.
see you later on in a few hours at 8:30 for Vibes Yard.
Yeah.
Ndani kama kama kama.
Tukutane pale mtandaoni.